Hey everybody, live. Caught me off guard. Carol Davis here with a spot of sunshine. That's me. I am a spot of sunshine and I'm on a mission to spread the smiles across the miles. So I noticed that Ellen's trying to do this. She's setting up a platform to spread smiles. So I'm so excited. I've been doing this for a long, long time, and now someone else is doing it. It's going to catch on because I'm doing it and Ellen's doing it. And if you know how to get in touch with Ellen, let her know that I've been doing the spot of sunshine for since the beginning of the pandemic because I couldn't go out because I had a broken back and it was and I was out of the, I couldn't walk and I couldn't do anything and it was COVID and it's like I started this to make the darkness brighter. So tell her that. So I want to be spread the smiles across the miles. And how I do that is every morning I read usually from a children's book. Right now I'm reading from my book, Changeless Change, Carol Davis. But it's like it's written like a children's book. So I just read a few chapters every day. And I read children's books because they're short, they're profound, and they're happy. So today we're reading the chapter, page 15, in Changeless Change, called Speaking of Looking Good on the Surface. So, how many times do we do this? You know, like we paint the trees green, but we never water them at their roots. And what will happen? They fall over. So as people, we do that a lot. Anyway, you ready? I love watching ducks glide across the water. Did you ever see? They look so smooth. You've all seen that, right? They just glide across the surface, and guess what? Underneath, their little feet are going. So, anyway, I don't know. That made me think of this. So, it appears to be effortless, but we do not see below the surface where their little webbed feet are paddling like crazy. How about you? Do you look calm, serene, and all together on the outside, but underneath the surface you are paddling like crazy? Too many of us are simply trying to stay afloat and look good. Too many of us. Other folks really are at peace because they have worked hard beneath the surface, weeding, searching, unpacking, evaluating, and trashing. So don't wait to do your weeding. You delay, you pay. Tend to the garden that is you daily. Dig up and discard the weeds of your being every day. It is not only easier to keep up with the task daily, but you might also save money on trips to doctors and pharmacies and therapists. This is the circle of your life. While daily maintenance keeps your weeds from rooting too deeply, there's also a time in a season to not take further action, to be still, to wait, to just be. Sometimes when bad things happen that confuse us, it's beneficial to be still before jumping into action again. It's really your choice. You choose your actions and reactions to life. Your attitude and perceptions are your choice. Really? Is it always my choice? What about when especially bad things happen? Actually, I choose my reactions and actions no matter the circumstance. Sometimes I need only change my attitude. Sometimes I need to take action, and sometimes I simply need to wait. Now, speaking of the weeds, before I'm going to read a poem next called "Just Wait." Um, you ever mow your lawn and you mow across the top and you mow off the top of the weeds? That's what we do a lot in life. But what happens underneath? It keeps growing and growing. It gets thicker and thicker and thicker, and it spreads around the yard. When you just, and then you have to dig, 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 dig to get them out. So it's a nightmare. So it's easier to just, when the baby weeds first appear, pull them out right now. Okay. So now this is a poem called Wait, Just Be. Yes, just wait. Once again, an answer can be found in nature. The sun is always shining. We sometimes need to wait for the clouds or the storm to pass, but eventually we do see the ever patient and constant sun, and often a delicious rainbow gift as well. Just be, just be, just be in this moment. Just know in this moment, just be, just know. In this moment, All the love, joy, beauty, power, and light in the universe is in you in this moment. Just be. After observing nature for a good while, I started thinking about how all the beauty and precision of nature came about. Of course, that precipitated much study and conversation about the power behind the creation of this amazing planet and this thing called life. I became quite obsessed with finding just the right or correct higher power. Oh my gosh, I said to one of my teachers, so many ways to do everything. Which way is right? The right way? There's only one God, one wind. Just saying. One day, my teacher walked me to his big bay window overlooking the ocean. He said to me, see all those sailboats out there? They're all going in different directions, yet there is only one wind, and they're all using the same wind. The direction they sail is contingent upon how they tend their sails. No path is better or worse than any other path, so there is no need to judge or criticize. What direction are you sailing? I finally discovered that the direction I sailed was not as important as knowing there is a supreme source, a creator behind all I see, my higher power. How to access this power became my newest dilemma. I was confused for a long time about where to find it and how to use it. My selfish, self-centered self could not figure out how it all worked. I often asked my teacher, why isn't this power showing up for me? Where's my good? Obviously, I needed to learn how to recognize good, but that's for another story. Then, ta-da! I realized if it was small enough for me to figure out, it wouldn't be big enough to run the universe or able enough to help you and me at the same time. One day, a picture of a water faucet popped into my head, and I grasped at that very moment the answer. It's all up to me. The source of my good is always present, always available to me. My source has many names: God, Spirit, Buddha, Allah, higher power, and countless more. What the power is called is not as significant as what it does. And even more importantly, what you believe it does. And even when I came to understand that the power, not I, would make a tree I planted rise to the sky, or a flower grace my garden with its blooms, even then I could not believe that same energy or creative power had any interest in me. So next, we got to know that answer. Oh, I'll read that right now. Turn on the faucet. One day I suddenly got that my access to the power was totally up to me. It was always there, waiting for me to say yes. There is absolutely a power greater than me. It is in me, always ready to express itself through me and as me. It is up to me to turn that faucet on and allow my good to flow, or to let it drip, or to shut it down. Always my choice, good or not so good. Turn the faucet on. So whatever God you believe in is there waiting for you to ask for help. That's it for today. Spread the smiles across the miles. Hey, bye.